just loving somebody, you don't see what you're doing, you don't see your reactions till like you hit rock bottom with that person. So with that being said, like, honestly, I could say like I miss here goes my pride. I'll put that thing aside. I do miss being the old Janet. Um, I miss being like, how can I say this? I miss being nice to. Why are my eyes watery? Well, I do miss being nice to you, Kamani. Honestly, I do miss doing nice things for you like I used to. You know, it's just a lot of things that, like I said, have changed me into the way I am now because of the things we've been through. And like I said, it's no one's business but ours. Like I said, even on live, I think most of you seen how I had said like, oh, just being petty, like if I wanted to, you know, I could have ruined his career, like he's just jealous, he's just insecure, he's just this and that. Honestly, that's not the way to go about things. And to be honest with y'all, like, I would never try to really do much to like even mess up anyone's career or downplay them or anything like that, because like I said, that's not my character. Me and Flight is not the first time we've been through things, and I'm saying like it's never been to the point where we take anything to the internet. I feel like we just got caught up in like a situation where we both had enough and we just, you know, turned up, and he decided to take it to the internet, and then I'm just over there trolling and stuff about the situation that I shouldn't have. And yeah, like, I don't know, I just feel bad that I did that. Honestly, like, it's not in my heart to be doing things like that. You know, at the end of the day, you are the father of my daughter, and I couldn't be happier, you know, to be the mother of my daughter, our daughter. And at the end of the day, it's a blessing in disguise to be able to even, you know, carry a child in me. And I thank you for that, for giving me the opportunity to be able to experience a whole new love. Also, I want to take it back to how I said that, you know, I started changing within time. I can admit that, and anyone who knows me, even in my family, they know I can catch a little attitude sometimes, you know. I can be stubborn, I can be hard-headed, I can just be self-centered. It's just a lot to it that I feel like, you know, could be different. It's crazy because I do remember being nice to the times when me and Kamani barely started being together. Like, not together, but I'm saying like talking, dating wise, whatever. Like, I used to think like, you know, damn, like, I love this kid. I don't love him for what he does, what he brings to the table, but I love him for who he is as a person himself, genuine, and just brought me out of my shell. Before him, I was caught up in a 4-year relationship. When I met Flight, it was like I had already a year broken up in that relationship, but I was still caught up, like, you know. And Flight brought me out of that, and he made me be myself again. And for that, I will always have love for him. And I just remember, like, you know, just being that sweet girl to him, just giving him my all. And I would even pop up at his crib like, yo, Janet, no, I'll just pop up at his crib like, yo, I brought you groceries, like this and that. But just me because, look at my eyes. But just me because, you know, me being the big-hearted person that I am, I used to think back to myself, and I still do to this day, like, you know, Flight's a real hustler. Like, he came out here to LA about 2-3 years ago. You feel me? He has nobody out here. he's just doing it all on his own. He don't have family out here, none of that. And he don't really do much. You know, he doesn't really hang out with people. So I feel like I can't imagine myself, you know, being from my family, away from my family, since, you know, I'm a family's girl. Like, I can't imagine just being away from my family in another state and just, you know, not being close to them. And that's why I used to think to myself, like, I just want to love him more and show him love, and, you know, not only pop up at his house just to hang out and stuff. I used to always cater to him, take him groceries, fill up his whole fridge. I used to just be that Janet, and I stopped. But one thing I can say is that I didn't stop because I wanted to. When people start switching up on me and stuff, I might forgive. That's actually true about me. I forgive a lot. I forgive, I keep forgiving, but I don't forget. So once someone starts switching up on me, I see it, I get, you know, in my feelings, whatever. I don't really try to express myself that much, but I just act accordingly, you know? And so, like, I stopped doing it because of certain things that we would go through, and I'm like, why am I putting my all into something that I feel like I'm not getting the same love back, you know? Like, but I was still there, I was still nice, you know, this and that, and everything was good, you know, like any other couple or dating couple, whatever you want to call it. Everybody goes through things, so you always want to forgive that person that you love, and just, you know, think that everything's just gonna be better and get better. And that was my situation. I kept forgiving, you know. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't do things either that, you know, could have bothered Flight or bothered Flight. Like, I did, and I admit that. And he forgave me too, forgave me. We both just kept having that thought, like, you know, things are gonna get better. We would always say things are gonna get better, this and that, and we always forgave each other. We came together. That's why nothing went to the internet. Like, Flight knows, and everybody around me knows, that as much as I can love some attention, I'm not for the internet. I don't care about the internet. I don't run to the internet for any little thing. That's not my type of time. I don't get like that, and I will never. And this time when I went on live and stuff like that, that was just out of my character, and I just reacted without thinking. But other than that, I just feel like, damn, I don't know, I'm all over the place right now. But yeah, like, you know, people change. Once you start going through things, it's just a whole different vibe. It's a whole different everything. And in this moment, like, you know, I'm not just trying to put the blame on me, because like I said, like, and I can admit, actually, Flight did say that once I got pregnant, like 4 months ago, I changed even for the worse, and I can admit that. My attitude got worse, you know. My attitude got worse. I started being more meaner to him. I just tried to understand him in certain things, but then everything we just been through was always in the back of my head, so I feel like I would just come harder for him, like, in some situations. I can admit that I did say, like, a lot of stuff to him that I shouldn't have, that, you know, can hurt anybody's feelings. I would call him out his name. I would just bash on him. Something that I never thought I would do. But at the same time, like, y'all gotta understand, like, how can I say this? Like, I'm hurt. Something's poking me. Like, I'm hurt by a lot of things from the past, and me being pregnant doesn't help. I tried to take it all in, and it's like, you know, pregnancy is just a difference. Like, it's a bittersweet thing, you know. It's a good feeling, and at the same time, it's just like it eats you out sometimes, that you just can't hold back. And I'm not putting the blame on my pregnancy, but it's just like, I'm a woman, we're hormonal. I'm not, like I said, putting the blame on it, but it's just like, I'm hurt, you know, about certain things. I'm still trying to make it work with that person, still trying to love the person, but it's just like the trust is just not there. And like I said, it's no one's fault but myself, because I could have been put myself out of the situation a long time ago, but just me being the nice, caring person that I am, I always want to make things work, especially now bringing a daughter into this world. I'm like, there's nothing better than having a solid family so my daughter could grow up and just see us all together. But yeah, like I said, I'm not putting just the blame on me, but I'm not putting the blame on him either. There's just a lot that you know, just like I've done, he's done, and you know, I can see why. Actually, let me just explain a little bit of. I said I was gonna make it short, but let me just prove my point. I'm probably just rambling to you guys, but I'm just like, I even thought about not doing the video today because I still want to get some things like clear, like on my head, but it's whatever. Um, the way this all happened too was because basically, you know, me and Fly already have been going through it. Like starting my pregnancy, it got just bad. We just try to make it work, but you know, eventually I got pregnant. And not to not mention, me and Flight have always talked about having like kids together. We've always said like we want to be together. We always said we love each other. We always said this and that. And I can tell Flight is like a family's guy. Like he's very nice, he's genuine, he's loving. Like he'll do anything for his family. So that's one of the things why too it makes me feel so bad deep inside, because it's like, if we wanted this and we literally spoke it into existence, why we gotta act like that? Like why we gotta just do too much, you know? But nobody's perfect. I mean, it all happens, you know? And also, I was gonna switch to the topic. Oh yeah, of why the way things happened was, everything was already kind of like bad. Um, Especially by the time I got pregnant, you know, I started being more in my feelings. I started having more mood swings. I just, you know, I got really out of my character. I'm not gonna lie. Um, and like I said, it's just due to me being hurt and just, you know, trying to be 10 toes on everything. And I feel like God never really turns me down when I have like an idea of something that could be happening behind my back. So what it was is like, you know, we're having a baby, like we're happy, we're just trying to be the best we can, we're good, this and that, and then next thing you know, like we're good. Like what, 2 weeks ago we were good, we were perfectly fine. I mean, we were going through things, but like we just, like always, we always try to solve it and not make a big deal out of it. But this time what happened was like we were good, and he was telling me he was going out of state, you know, because he was gonna look at houses, you know, so we can eventually move to a house for a daughter and stuff like that. And, you know, me being like the caring person, and just, even though my trust issues are messed up, even though, you know, there's a lot been going through us, I always just try to like believe this person, believe him, and be like, okay, I trust you, like, you know, go on to your trip, go look at the houses, you know, I'm gonna be good, you know, just check in with me and your daughter, and like we straight. I mean, with me, but obviously I'm carrying his daughter. And that's how it was. Like, you know, Friday, like 2 weeks ago, he was like, you know, since he woke up, he checked on me. He said he's about to go to the airport, he's about to take flight. And he, like, you know, called me when he got off the airport and he was getting hit to his, he was just checking in on me. And like I said, the whole situation was that we were fine, right? So he texts me telling me, oh, I'm heading to the airport, you know, I'll let you know when I land, when I get to my hotel. So boom, to like, let's get it started. First he told me he was gonna be in a, because